Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about chinchilla essentials. There's a lot of noise out there, a lot of things to buy and get and prepare, and it can be pretty overwhelming when you're just getting started. So we don't want to really go through all the pet aisles, all the stores, all the lists online. So today we're going to go through a couple of items that you really need to take care of your chinchilla. The full essential list, making sure that they're safe, happy, and enriched. So let's get started. The first thing to go over is the cage and living area of your chinchilla. Chinchillas are really active creatures. They're social, they benefit from up to 30 to 60 minutes of play with you a day, but they also need to have an invigorating environment too. So let's talk about the biggest part, the cage. It's important to give your chinchilla as much room as you can. As long as it's big enough for multiple platforms, a dust bath at times, and your little hidey hole for your chinchilla friend, it's gonna be okay. Speaking of the cage, let's talk about the platforms that go inside. Because chinchillas chew all day, it's important to make sure all the platforms and toys inside are made out of natural products or wood. We'll go over a few good examples later on, but if it's in the cage, just assume that they're gonna eat it. Next up, the food. Chinchillas need a ton of hay in their diet. A really good choice is Timothy hay. It's high fiber, low calcium. It's an excellent selection to have as your chinchilla's free choice food. Pretty much, make sure that they can eat it all day long without restriction. To keep the chinchilla's digestive tracts up and running smoothly, it's important that they have free access to hay and other high fiber, low calcium foods. Chinchilla's teeth are always growing, so it's very crucial that they have constant access to a free choice grass-cut hay. Timothy hay is a wonderful selection for an adult healthy chinchilla. With those teeth always growing, you want to make sure that they're comfortably chewing away throughout the day. Now with all of this chewing involved, you're going to need a lot of hay. In order to keep it nice and tidy in the crate, I would recommend using a hay manger. Chinchillas can also benefit from a healthy treat or two. Just make sure that they're made out of natural, healthy ingredients that chinchillas benefit from. Hay cubes, especially the Timothy hay cubes, are a wonderful choice for this. They offer something novel for your chinchilla to play with, but they're made out of the same things that they need and love already. Hey, one is the healthy snackers. These are literally just Timothy hay and fruit. All natural, very safe for your little guy to eat, and extremely fun for them to tear into. Some exciting news. We have 10% off all Small Pet Select hay in lieu of the 10th anniversary. Use code 10years at checkout to get your discount. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. We're gonna have giveaways, all sorts of unique codes for y'all in every single YouTube video, just like this. Let's get into the next thing, bedding. With many cages being made out of wire, it's important to protect your chinchilla's little feet. So make sure that absorbent bedding is used to cover all the wires in your cage, and especially the litter box. Getting them to use that litter box is going to also help keeping the cage very clean. I didn't know to train my chinchilla to use a litter box until my second and third one, and it was a huge mess. So, training your chinchillas for that litter box is going to make cleaning up your cage so much easier. When selecting your absorbent, natural bedding for your chinchilla's cage, make sure that it's safe and made out of materials that's not going to be toxic for your little friend. You want to make sure that their feet are nice and protected as they're running around all day, but you don't want to expose them to toxic material or harmful chemicals. Aspen shavings are perfect for your chinchilla's bedding. They're safe, non-toxic, they're absorbent, they're low dust, and ours are also sludge-free. So they're a perfect choice to balance out, making it nice and comfortable and also safe. Okay, let's talk about bathing your chinchilla. Chinchillas don't like a usual bath with water and soapy water. In fact, it's really dangerous if your chinchilla does get soaked. That silky, beautiful fur, if it gets too wet, can cause a whole slew of health problems for your little friend, including, but not limited to, ringworm, mold, and fungal infections. So it's really crucial that when you do bathe them, you give them the proper equipment. So the next essential piece is the dust bath. A couple times a week, you want to give your chinchilla access to a nice moderate amount of dust in a dust bath container. They'll know when they're clean and done, and they'll hop right out, so just be sure to monitor them during their dust bath. Another important fact about dust baths is that chinchillas use them all the time to distribute all those healthy oils evenly across their fur. Without dust baths, chinchillas wouldn't be able to do that, and their fur and the health would degrade. It's really important to give your chinchilla access to a dust bath a couple times a week so that they can evenly distribute all those natural oils throughout their beautiful fur. Next up, toys. New toys made out of healthy, natural products are a great way to enrich your chinchilla's life. Without toys, a chinchilla can't stay healthy. They need that enrichment for their mind and their body. In fact, chinchillas are very active little creatures that can benefit from up to an entire hour of social play a day. But when we're talking toys, you can have balls, belts, logs, mobiles, oh my. There are so many options for your chinchilla to play with, and it keeps things fun for you as well. Chinchilla toys don't have to be that fancy or complicated, although there are a lot of really cool ones out there. Speaking of toys, my favorite's the Timothy Hey mobile, because you can like tug, you can pull on it. Your chinchilla can too if they're feeling up to it. And it's got these really nice dense hay chunks in here too, so that it's gonna last a really long time. One of my favorites that combines all the different things that a chinchilla naturally wants to do, you know, the pulling, the tugging, the hay, and the digging around, it's this. It's the Wonderland playset. So effectively, you can attach all sorts of equipment on it. It's super sturdy. It's got this whole digging ground at the bottom. And we know how much they like to forage. You can put herbal blends in here. You can put different treats and toys and snacks. And just make sure that when they're chilling and hanging out, that their teeth are, you know, doing their job. They're chewing through and they're having a good time. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, chinchilla lovers, it's time to talk about your chinchilla's health. So essentially, you're gonna wanna pick out an exotic vet ahead of time. It's really good to have a vet in mind before you actually need one. In case any emergencies do come up, it's just crucial to get an exotic vet or somebody who has told you that they have experience with chinchillas. They need different care than cats and dogs. And chinchillas get even cooler in that they can live up to 20 years with the proper nutrition and care. So it's a big commitment. And when you're getting one, be sure to find a vet that has experience working with chinchillas. That's everything you need to know to take care of a chinchilla. There's a lot more out there. I'd recommend jumping in even more. But following these steps that we've gone over, making sure you got the right supplies for your little friend, is going to guarantee that they have the best life they can and that you as an owner do the best job you can. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you enjoyed learning about chinchillas with me, feel free to subscribe, stay on top of the upcoming videos. We're gonna have all sorts of cool stuff in the future. So have a good one. Thanks guys.